Hello, welcome to Giants Tarot on the 2nd of October. At Giants Tarot we just look at all the components that make up today, and we don't insert this information or it's readings, I read things to you, into the current, historical moment wherever we are. But these are ancient sources of knowledge and information and wisdom, and they still apply. So the first reading I have for you is from Glenville, Kleiser, Hints for Public Speaking. I was actually going to stand up when I do this, so I'll give it a go. In your public speaking, don't hesitate, apologise, declaim, shout, fidget, clear your throat, or speak rapidly. Don't be personal, sarcastic, funny, or violent. Don't speak in a high key, pace up and down, put your hands on your hips, or address the ceiling. Don't speak through closed teeth, fumble with your clothes, over-gesticulate, or wander from your subject. Don't attitudinize, praise yourself, tell a long story, or rise on your toes. Don't emphasize everything, sway your body, stand like a statue, or antagonize your audience. Don't overlook the practical purpose of your speaking. Don't do any of these things, which you are quick to criticize in others, and don't forget to sit down when you have finished. So I'll sit down. There's a reading from the Theosophical Society for today, being the 2nd of October. The pathway through earth life leads through many conflicts and trials, but he who does naught to conquer them can expect no triumph. From the birthday book, God knows what this book's called, it's just an old bunch of stuff I've got somewhere. This birth date, coming under the ray of the fixed star Clifford, imparts to those born under it something of a prophetic instinct. It also makes for personal attraction, and is thus fortunate for those who capitalise their personality in a public capacity, whether on the public platform or in advertisements for toothpaste. So I love it. A lively partner with plenty of ideas is needed. Are you there? Of course you are. 2nd of October from 365 Things to Know. What is caviar? Caviar is the eggs, salted and dried, of the sturgeon. The sturgeon is a primitive bony fish between 8 and 11 feet long, which is found in many parts of the world, but especially in southern Russia. It lives mainly in the sea, but is also found in fresh water. Some have been known to live 200 or 300 years. Caviar, which is probably of Turkish origin, has been eaten as a delicacy since the 16th century. It is difficult to make and even more difficult to keep, which is why it is so expensive. The fish itself is also a delicacy and can be eaten fresh or smoked. Did you like that? All right, here we go with some numerology for the number 2, it being the 2nd of October. The mission for the 2 is cooperation and to develop tact and diplomacy. Develop your natural arbitration and peacemaking abilities. To appeal to groups and communities. Learn to be a good mixer, gentle and persuasive. Success comes through helping others and expecting no reward. Learn to be good at detailed work. Don't be so afraid of making mistakes. Learn to be more courageous. Don't underestimate your ability, and don't become a doormat. That's a big one for others. What else to tell you? The colours are green, darkest to lightest, and cream and white. I have to get some colour swatches. I'm going to put a colour up for every day. It's adding on another force, knowledge, opposites, mental and physical, masculine and feminine, positive and negative, balancing opposite forces, action, reasoning, wisdom, duality. 2 is the number of cooperation, association and sensitivity to others, and could be a sign that you need to cooperate more or be more sensitive to others. Dual in nature, can see both sides of situation, so can balance opposing forces. Excellent arbitrator or peacemaker, timid, sensitive, often lacks self-confidence, prefers to work in the background, can collect information and evaluate it. Emotional in nature, often turn to music, deep sense of rhythm and harmony, work best with a partner or in a subordinate occupation than in an individual capacity. 2 illustrates the feminine principle of receptivity, cooperative and patient, a harbinger of peace, prefers to be a follower. Okay. The sun is still in the house of Libra. So there is a Libra second division reading. A Libra too is the right person to have around in an emergency. With your amazingly quick mind and cool thinking, yep, still going, quick mind and cool thinking, you grasp a situation immediately and reach the right decisions in seconds rather than minutes. While others are still exclaiming over a piece of news, you have already formulated a response to it. You waste little time in emotional reactions and prefer to do what you can rather than worry about what you cannot. The Apostle Bartholomew's love of knowledge is deeply ingrained in you, and this helps you to cope with surprises and crises. Because you make a point of knowing in advance about a great many subjects, you know ahead of time what should be done in a given situation. When it arises, your course of action is inevitably the most prudent and expeditious. You have been gifted in other ways too. You are able to inspire others, dedicated, diplomatic, and good-natured. I might say you do your homework, amazing knowledge and exploring the unknown. You not only build your own confidence, but also reassure others who are exposed to your intellectual resources. Without intending to do so, you inspire them to broaden their horizons, to seek for themselves the wisdom which you pursue all your life. Sometimes the best teachers are those who don't know they are teaching. This is your case, for even those who are unconcerned about learning sense your delight in it and feel your contagious enthusiasm for the wonders of knowledge. So the card that represents Libra in the tarot is Justice. The word justice in language ushers in meanings of what is fair, fair play, equitable, without prejudice, non-partisan, decent, with integrity, and without corruption. In the realm of humanity, I suppose these explanations are true, but when considering justice, we really must consider the waves of energy throughout the universe and how these energies interact with each other, causing events and results. Justice is a big concern, and it's not all about the morality of human beings and how they interact with each other. Justice is here to ensure that the harmonics of the universe create music for the gods. And this sort of like justice concept is with us until the 23rd of October. We've got a way to go yet. And we're in the first decanate or 10-day period of justice, and that first day decanate is the Two of Swords, which I will read this. Libra has a horror of arguing. They don't like to offend, so they tell lots of little white lies, and I mean lots. The danger is that they could all become one big fat lie, which will then reveal itself at just the wrong moment. When this happens, our perfect Venus turns into her nemesis, Eris. What? The ugly goddess of discord in our perfectly balanced and aesthetically lovely Libra? This is Libra's shadow, of course, but Eris is just as much a part of Libra as Venus, just as the 7th house is both partners and open enemies. So we don't have too many days to go for this. On the 3rd of October, we move into another 10-day period, which it will be the 3 of Swords. The next thing to consider is the 7 of Diamonds, which is the birth emblem for October the 2nd. Money can't buy love, but without money, money can't buy love, but love without money just doesn't feel like home, really. What to do about it? Well, save up and get it, or submit to the greater love for all and accept that not everyone has bliss and grow in happiness that way, or perhaps substitute dedication for love. I mean, it's in the family of love. Dedication takes heart, doesn't it? Maybe someone will leave some money when they die. This happens. Looking up to the heaven for guidance and understanding, the 9 of Hearts is found. It is perplexing for the 7 of Diamonds to generate such excellent seeking, searching and measuring in the kingdom of values, which obviously helps to keep the values machine pumping and supports so many souls, and yet to be operating in a currency which struggles to give love in solid exchange. 7 of Diamonds and 9 of Hearts can understand each other, but one is apples and the other is oranges. Both of them are about saving and storing up, but money just can't buy love, and love without money just does not feel like home. The 7 of Diamonds works hard to bring about the happy ever after ending, the home with resources to live well. It can be a long journey, a long wait. In the meanwhile, dedication to good work, dedication to the needs of others, dedication to the happy ever after ending for everybody else, just may have to suffice. Dedication has love in it, doesn't it? Cartomancy is a set of strategies and a course of actions. Human beings are shown and taught by their individual life lessons to learn the colossal vigour and potency of a love which surfaces into our flesh, blood and soul via infrastructure when we work for the happiness and success of us all. Dedication is not such a hard pill to swallow. There is a lot of love in it. The 7 of Diamonds is a mystical card, a calling to high places. And the reading for October 2nd. This is the most artistic and gifted of all the 7 of Diamonds. Great painters belong to this birth date, as well as actors and composers. To the majority, art and beauty come first. Interested in foreign countries and foreign travel, good foreign agents, diplomats and ambassadors, if not artistically inclined, should study law, may become strongly religious and universally minded, have high ideals and great influence over others, may become too self-effacing and sacrificial for their own good, if not well balanced mentally, may have a martyr complex. I know a wonderful artist who's born on the 2nd of October. Is it all true? Reckon. So the Lenormand card for this day, which bears the 9 of Hearts insignia on it, is the Rider. Oh goody, this is a great card. It's about news and messages. Someone new entering the querent's life, coming and going, short-term visitor, lack of detail, rapid means of transportation. Could be something about a car. An athlete. Don't give up. News is coming. What actions do you need to take? Consider the direction you're going in. Is your love interest only here for the short term? Be prepared. Things are going to happen quickly. Oh, goody. Have a great day, people. I know there's something in there to give you some good ideas. I know. Okay. Love yous. Bye.